Your
Now recording.
now recording. All right, Craig. Your prompt for today is in the Wild West. What kind of character would you be? In the Wild Flippy, are you familiar with the Wild West?
Easy.
I play Red Dead Redemption.
Then you know the Wild West.
Yeehaw Skyrim.
We were talking about building a gunslinger, and we were both talking about sheriffs a couple weeks ago. He's very well acquainted to the
Nice.
Wild West.
I would
Excellent.
100%
He
be
lives
a
in-
sheriff, a lawman,
He-
upholding justice with my big iron.
Flippy lives in the only cowboy country left.
We have more cows than people.
Dude, I'm pretty sure there's that one area in Seattle. Isn't that cowboy country?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's start at the top. Esvin, what would you be in the Wild West? What character would you be?
Okay.
What else do do in the Wild West?
You'd probably be the deadbeat gambler.
The guy who gets shot as he tries to shuffle shuffle wrong or something.
Yeah, something like that. Probably.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay.
Insert The Gambler by Kenny Rogers.
Morgoth or Grim. Who would you be in the Wild West?
I'd be a sheriff, a lawman, upholding justice with the big iron on my hip.
Yes, sir, you will.
And also a horse named, I don't know, something, a white horse named something inspirational, probably.
I love a horse being named something inspirational.
Yes, it is named something inspirational.
It's almost as good as Maxine.
I call it something for short.
That's pretty awesome. Henson. Who would you be in the Wild West?
I would probably be the town's doctor.
The town doctor.
Yep.
You're the one that gives cocaine to people.
Just give
Yes.
them cocaine, cut their arms off if they're rotten, carry on.
All right, yeah, I agree.
That's
You
good
are,
enough.
you're the town doctor. Yes. All right. Kia, what would you be in the Wild West?
Native American.
The American Wild West.
Trying to think. There's some like Wild West tropes, archetypes. I mean, I could kind of agree with Flippy, considering like I'm kind of from outside. And I'm,
Like
trying
almost like
to-
the politician who comes in or something. Like somebody who comes in and doesn't like quite know the rules but is learning it quickly. What was that? What's the movie with Jack Sparrow?
Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor.
Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger. That's it.
Not in yours.
Lone Ranger was so funny.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
What is
Birds
that? What's that
speak
one role?
to
Like,
me.
I don't know. But I feel like she'd like come into town and they'd be like, "Oh, it's just another snake oil salesperson," you know, like with all her healing gimmicks, and then I don't know, proves
Yeah.
herself otherwise. I don't know, or something like
I
that. But
agree.
like, definitely unaware of like the social norms and expectations, and kind of a sore thumb for a bit.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Lastly, Mr. Volker.
Volker would be a croupier, a handler for the casinos.
I like that.
He
I
will
like
be
that a
the
lot.
one murdering Esmond.
Probably, actually.
Probably. Okay. Excellent. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you
Yeehaw.
for that prompt. That was fun. That was a fun one. I like that. Now, for those of you who were here, roll a D20.
Everybody
Let's see
was
who's going to
here.
give a recap. Dorak was
Man of
not.
Storak.
I'll give the recap. I don't care. Although I think
You don't think you're roll you. Oh wow! Lucian being the storyteller today?
No,
That
guess
barely
so.
ever happens.
I will hear from Grim.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, he's currently preoccupied. Give me a second. I'll roll for him.
Oh, yeah.
He-
That's fair.
Oh. I'm
Make
gonna
it a
roll
Not
a-
roll
one.
D1 D1. Aw.
Darn it. Okay. Actually, guys, it was a 1.
Yeah.
Ah yes.
Yeah, what'd I do? Roll a 6. So I think that's me.
Just turn you up.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Let me find notes.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh. Oh, hey, yeah, thank you. Sorry. Sorry, I had to grab something from someone.
You're fine.
Let's
But
see,
what
the
if
whole
she's
first part
not
I was
fine?
kind of on standby. You guys were in battle when the session started, like in combat, right?
Yep.
With Devil?
Demons or devils? I'm not sure. I think
yeah.
it was demons. No, devils.
They
It
were
was devils.
devils.
Same difference.
Q battle. You guys had someone helping you. Right?
Yeah, Grimm's superior.
Yeah. He gets attacked. You. Oh, that's right. So he attacks the helper. You defeat the attacker. And you guys interrogate him and learn that he's some kind of devil worshipper. And that you guys deduct that he was not working alone, potentially. So you learn that there's a cult in the city set up by Castellanter.
Correct.
And read notes. And then go off on some tangent about how in death he will become more powerful. And then I'm just off picking flowers in the outfield, essentially. I'm at the house. A courier appears and is obsessing over how awesome Volker is. And amazing he is. And then there's also a letter for Esben. Grim walks off with the letters. And that I need to let Volker know that Miss Copperoon did a wonderful job delivering the mail. And then Esmond's old band shows up with the emo guy and some other characters, and we essentially interrogate them. I'm given some kind of like advantage on my rolls. I forget what it was called for
Sensibility.
Yeah, for in perception, and we question them about how they seem to apparently coerce money out of their listeners while they play music. They deny any means of this, and it kind of seems genuine for a while, until eventually we get them to admit that there was some kind of deal with a devil, if I remember correctly, with Glacius?
Glacius, yeah.
And I think that's where session ended, was with that kind of mic drop there.
Yep.
Cool.
Yes. Thank you very much. You may enjoy advantage for this session. A
The whole
DM
session. Wow.
inspiration.
Okay.
Advantage
entire-
or
Just one extra roll. One
extra?
extra.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, oh
Man
man,
said
I'll take
session,
that.
I
and
see
all
what
of our
you did
ears
there.
went, whoa.
And advantage. 1 point
We're
during
gonna
the
we're gonna
session.
get this type of recaps, man. What the fuck?
Yo, I need elven accuracy in my life for these recaps. I think I'm gonna change characters, bro. I will do every single recap from here on out.
I hate you guys. Okay.
You're welcome.
Man. Yeah, thank you. And so we will pick up there as Glacius, in a fit of panic, of concern, and a fit of just overall angst. She's been pressed up to this point and has revealed her secret. Revealed the fact that she had signed a deal with the devil. Signed a deal with the devil to inspire her music, her singing, the music of the band, and with silence that you could hear a pin drop, could hear fly, buzz in the room. He has ended with, "Now what?" Or "What now?" I can't remember how I did it. It was cool though.
How do the party members react though? They're party members, I mean.
Absolutely. And they do react. You all are witness to each of their reactions. Starting off with Gunther and
Small bitte. Am I
Goodwill.
there?
We'll say that you've just joined, yes. You slept in late for some
Were-
reason. Oh yeah, you have a
fucking
splitting
lamp
headache.
post
Headache.
fell on your head.
You have a splitting headache. Your catapult spell ricocheted and knocked you out.
Okay, well,
So
would
you've come down. Yeah. Go ahead.
where are we
You're
exactly?
simply
I'm sorry.
discombobulated.
We're in the we're in our home, second floor, like right before the exit.
Yes.
And we brought Glacius here?
Yes.
The whole part,
Okay.
their whole band.
Okay.
Yes.
I
So, for your
believe
information, yeah.
I believe we had set up a thing that I was definitely gonna mind gauge them.
Yes.
Yes. Well, let's say, considering with missing last session, let's say that you have finally woken up and gotten out of bed and are doing well, and so you've come down for like a late night snack, and you see the whole party there sitting at the table, and
The awkward
you
silence.
realize the awkward silence. But you're quiet enough to not have fully disrupted anything that might have gone on. So, yeah,
I
We'll
cast
stand there for
Detect
now.
Thoughts.
you
And I
cast
spend-
Detect God.
I spend 2 of my doohickers,
To make it.
which means
Not a concentration, and if they fail the save, they do not know they're being screened.
yep.
So, we'll start with Gunther and Goodwill. For whoever is paying attention to them, they're the first ones to speak. With Gunther, they both gasp after that moment of silence, as in unison they say, "You made a deal with the devil?" Gunther, you can puts his elbow on the table, resting his head while he's staring off into nowhere as he starts. You can see he's contemplating something. Whereas Goodwill, you see Goodwill looks terrified, and he's looking around and says, "All right, Peg the devil? Was it you? Was it us? What's going on? All right. So, is this going to be gold that we have to pay? Is it, or can we say pay other things of value? Well, could it be? Could we pay him off with cookies? Or maybe, you know what we could do is we could trick the devil, put in earplugs, and pretend we're all in it, and it just starts talking, and immediately in a little bit of panic, trying to figure out what's going on. Nilflin. I don't know why I gave this name. Nilflin.
May want to look at my goblin.
Nilflin looks. You can see he's looking at Glacius through his bangs. Looks down again. Pushes his chair away from the table. Stands up. Crosses his arms and heads over and leans against a wall closer to the exit. And was it you, Volker, who had stayed close to the exit to ensure none of them escaped?
Yes.
Okay. You would hear him mumble, "Of course. Price of beauty is always blood or coin." Filbert. You can see he looks to Glacius with an expression of true chaos, of horror, of disgust. He's wearing his emotions clearly on his face, and unless you have a passive insight of 8 or less, you can clearly read them as he's not hiding anything, as he's very torn. As he's the one who speaks aloud now and say, "Well, if it's helped the music, maybe it wasn't all that bad." Glacius is still looking at you, Espen.
Look what you've done, Espen.
As you can see her eyes. They're not. Her eyes narrow slightly, but you can see the glistening as it appears to be tears to her eyes as she says, "I did it for us. For the music. For what we could be."
Right. Like, don't misunderstand me. I know you probably had good intentions. But you put everybody in a big situation here. Did you even talk to them about this? Obviously not.
You hear Nilflin speak up from the wall. "Yeah, clearly not.
Wait, the wall? Is he a spider person?
No, he walked
No, he's
over
leaning
to the
against the
wall
wall.
and leaned against it. He walked away from the table.
Henzim, just missing last session, walks in and goes, "From the wall, you hear, there's a spider person here."
It's just an emo guy. He's an emo elf.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's just an email.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
It's
As
just a
Glacius
phase bomb.
looks around and says, I did what I didn't think it would get this bad. I didn't think that this is what how it would turn out. I thought it'd be easy."
Yes, I deal with the deal easy.
A deal with the devil. I love you.
Devil, suck my ass.
A devil with the evil.
Chat, we're fighting devils now. Sorry.
I'll let you guys know that English is my second language.
Well, obviously we can't change what has happened. But now that it's at least out in the open, we can all discuss it and try to figure out what the hell to do.
I think that's where I'm lost.
And that's... Go ahead.
Didn't expect the price to rise. I don't know what to do because I can't keep up. And
Wait, so-
we are doing as many gigs as we can. We are performing all over the Sword Coast, and it's getting too much.
And the prices keeps going up?
Yes.
What kind of deal did you make?
What is it?
Grim,
Interest
Grim
rates?
nods sagely from the corner and is like compounding interest.
Compounded. Oh god.
No idea what it actually means, but he's heard about it.
36% interest rate. I see.
Compounding interest.
Only 87 payments
credit
with a
card.
36 interest.
You guys are gonna see in the future on the major image. You're gonna see Glacius with the interview of that guy who's going around talking to people who make terrible financial decisions.
Esmond?
Esmond Glacius.
I mean, has been probably 2 at some point.
Esmond too. Yeah, no. Maybe it's just it's just my feed, but he keeps on talking to people who are like thousands of dollars in debt. And they keep on taking more credit card debt to go on world trips or something.
Esmond?
Dave Ramsey?
$1 million in credit card debt.
Yeah, I'll put mine.
When they tell me, when they call me, I just say I can't pay it back yet.
Filbert speaks up and says, "No, Glacius, it sounds like you did this. So is it just you who are going to take the fall?" Glacius shakes her head to that. At this point, Filbert, for the first time, Esmond that you've seen, just throws up his hand and seems truly just now fed up as he turns his back and kind of looks off to the side as he his mind is clearly working.
Come on, Storak, do the thing. Where's
I've
it
been
thinking?
trying to do the thing.
Do the
Who
roar.
do you want to, whose mind do you delve to?
I have 3 uses of these.
Okay.
My
You
first
can
one
bounce
is going
from
to be
people to
the...
people, though.
Yes. I can, but I can only do the anti-fail on 3 people.
Oh, I see. I thought it was for the entire casting.
Nope, it's per person. So,
see.
I do 1 on Glacius, 1 on the Gilbert guy that was like asking like what's the what now?
Filbert.
Yep. And then the last one I'm gonna do after I get a vague inkling of what everybody's thinking. So I'm just gonna hold my last one.
I have
Okay.
you know that I do not have any importance, so you're thugging it out.
Okay. So you are going to detect thoughts, Glacius, first.
Yes.
You delve into her mind,
She
and
needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
she's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
But she does not know that I'm doing it if she fails. That's the important part. So like,
Good to know. Would you believe she's not very wise?
I would sure hope so. That is my hope from a bunch of performers, and then the person that made a deal with the devil. Sorry, my bad. She made a deal with the devil.
The devil, yes.
Oh.
You failed.
Excellent. I delve in.
You delve in.
Like a worm.
You delve
Delve in, Melvin.
into her. As you worm your way into her mind, you begin to get flashes. Similar to when you first touched minds with Maxine, and you saw some of Maxine's own memories play out, you begin to get memories that are relevant right now, the ones that are inspiring Glacius, that is fueling her emotions and thoughts and feelings. As you get glimpses of the Band of Eloquence, this same band that is standing around the table, but this time with Esben, a younger Esben, a better dressed Esben, polished.
You're saying a hotter Esben.
A hotter Esben, yes. As they're performing,
Wow.
and it's not necessarily that they're blowing out stadiums, but it's the music is wonderful. The cohesion of the group is great. And you see them perform in cities along the coast. But then you get glimpses of affection between the two, but at the same time, a rising feeling of resentment as Esben starts to take the stage. He's taking center light. The applause will go on, and the Esben will step up in front of everybody and bow. And you feel the emotions, Glacius, jealousy, bitterness, anger. And so arguments begin to rise up. And before long, a new band member joins, Filbert. And in almost a controlling way, you watch as Glacius pulls his strings and starts to what's the term? I can do words. Manipulate Filbert to fill in for Esben as the rest of the band begins to get on Esben's case for taking the spotlight. And eventually a large argument goes out where Glacius yells at Esben and tells him to leave, that he's not wanted. And Esben leaves.
This doesn't
And
sound
then-
like Esben.
This is all from Glacius's perspective. But then you watch as the band tries to pick up where they left off without Esben. And that wholesome, hearty flavor to the Generation of Eloquence is now gone. The group cohesion is not nearly the same. Filbert is a pushover for Glacius. And before long, you can see that they are getting less and less money, less shows. And in a night of desperation in a city that you don't recognize, you see Glacius talking with a man whose eyes are hidden in shadow, but you see the glint of horns in the candlelight from his head. You don't get the details, but you do get the impression that he promises that the Generation of Eloquence will find their rise again, as long as she just pays him some money. And almost immediately after this meeting, the Generation of Eloquence begins to ramp up. They start to get more gigs. The music is much more cohesive. The lyrics fit together so nicely. And people are so generous. But there's a mounting concern every time you see this memory of, in the middle of the night, Glacius standing before a brazier, holding a pack of money and dropping coins into the brazier. And rather than, as you would expect, metal coins being dropped into flames, disrupting, sending sparks, the coins just drop and disappear. Over and over again. In desperation. And a growing concern with a thought worming its way into her head directed at Esben. You left. I did what I had to do. Left unsaid. That's what you get with Glacius.
What? You left?
Oh. Oh.
That's what
Nice.
she's thinking. You left.
You're not. You're not. You're not.
Ooh, very typical. Actually, that was exactly how that would play out in real life. But,
Get the fuck out. You left.
yeah, literally, that's exactly how that would go.
What the fuck?
Yep, that checks out. And now I will do Gilbert.
All right, Filbert. He's a
Filbert.
green dragonborn.
But is he wise?
Guys, I had that right. Yes, green. Yes, green dragon.
Yeah.
Good. I heard you like make a noise. I'm like, did I get it wrong?
No, I wasn't sure if he was trying to get Filbert or Gunther. That was the thing I was confused with.
Oh,
Yeah.
which one is the guy that was like super
Lost in
concerned about
thoughts?
this now? No, not lost
Oh.
in thoughts.
So there were the two halflings at the beginning. Filbert's
the
the
guy-
one who
Not the jerk panicker.
not the jerk panicker. Okay, so Filbert, yeah.
Okay.
Filbert, as you switch from Glacius in this icy cold silence that's going on, he's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
And I will spend 2 more dice.
Okay.
Kablamo.
I don't
Slug
want
that
that.
shit.
I was
He's
told to listen. What specifically? What did he say?
Listen, and we don't judge.
No, we definitely judge.
We do judge.
Listen harder than they see. By
Okay.
my new mentor, so I'm trying to listen really hard.
All right.
A
He
horse.
fails his wisdom check. Okay. You delve into his, and his thoughts are more abstract. It's not so much visual, it's more like illustrations. It's as if they're drawn in his mind. He's got an artistic way of thinking. But as you delve in, you are getting just memories of Glacius. Mostly just memories of Glacius. As this guy, if he had an intelligence of a 1 out of 20, he'd probably have an 8. Like he's a little slower, he's a little duller, and that's very easy to tell based on his interactions with Glacius. You, sir, spot clear manipulation from her part. You see that she's acting very friendly and kind to him in order to get him to do stuff. And when he goes off the track, she's quick to correct him. He is accepted into the group right out of Bard College, and just wants to do well, just wants to sing well and get along with this group as he's heard tales of Generation Eloquence. They've been around for a while, and it's his dream, and he wants to do his best, and he clearly sees that Glacius is the leader of the party. I mean, this Esmond guy, he's on his way out. It's going to be all fine. And he does everything that Glacius asks him with full trust in her. It is this trust and faith that Glacius knows what she's doing and that they're all going to make it. It has made this foundation of his relationship with her as well as the rest of the band. And so that's where you feel in your mind space, in his mind space, as this whole foundation is crumbling and he's standing there trying to hold on to pieces that make sense as he is filled with this. There's this bitter taste to him now, as in his mind there's this thought of what's happening, and you feel like he's on the precipice. There's not the precipice of mentally, literally going down a dark path.
Yikers, okay. And then surface level thoughts of the rest of the band before I decide if I'm gonna sink into another thing.
Surface level thoughts of Nilflynn. Nilflynn's mind is very hard for you to read and understand. This is half elf. He's the emo. As all of
You don't understand him, man.
It's not just
You just wouldn't get it.
you wouldn't get this, man. But like, you also don't quite
Too
get music.
esoteric.
And his thoughts, every one of his thoughts is musical.
Well,
It is
that's
as if every how he thinks is to a rhythm. He's constantly mulling over notes. They're just laid out before you as if it's a musical sheet with notes to every word and interaction. And you get this sense of betrayal. But it's not. This betrayal has to do with what he holds most dear. You get that sense from him. For Gunther and Goodwill, you read their surface thoughts, and you get the impression that they want this all to go away. They want this all to go away as quickly as possible, and they're willing to do anything they can to make this all go away and get back to their normal. They both think very similarly as well. You find it hard to differentiate between the two when you read their surface thoughts.
Okay,
Based.
I'm not gonna delve into anybody else's minds deeply.
You have Espen right for the picking.
You do.
I do, but I have already gotten a sense of what Glacius thinks of him, and I'd rather get it from Esben himself.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I might ask him the question in the future, and then also mind read him to figure out where he's lying. But that's a future problem.
And so we come back to the present as there's this icy silence, as Glacius, still with tears in her eyes, but standing tall, not sitting in her seat, as she says, "I admit that I have made a grave mistake. And it is a mistake that, if it were just me who was involved, I would leave everybody here to live their lives well. But I, in my foolishness, included these party members, these band members. And now I am in a hole that I have dug that I cannot get out."
Did she say how much the gold was?
Nope.
She had told Esben a large sum.
Okay. I'm glad you said that she didn't give me a very specific number, because I wouldn't have remembered either.
I'm pretty certain it was 20k or something, and I was losing my fucking marbles.
Something like
I'm
that,
going
yeah.
to I'm going to step out from the doorway now, because I would like to think that I was not like in perfect view when I was doing this. And right, says, "Can I ask the questions?"
You see
Oh,
several
you're-
eyes look at you.
You're awake. Glad to hear.
We've got lots to talk about. And I look directly at Esben. And I tap the side of my head.
Right. Well, we're kind of busy right now.
Right. It's kinda pertaining to the discussions at hand. What exactly is the sums of gold that you need to pay?
I'm muted.
We didn't hear you before, but now I hear you now.
Muted. Glacius lowers her eyes and says, 20,000 gold pieces.
Right.
Your retweet.
I'm gonna look around and find a glass of water.
And how much was the original bid?
The original bid?
You
mean how
mentioned
much?
it kept increasing. Yes?
The original was 20,000, and I was under the assumption that I would be paying it down consistently. But upon further investigation, there appears to be something that the devil calls interest along with it. That I did not understand.
That's a lot of gold.
So you're telling me that you've been paying this off for how many years now?
This has been 2 years now.
And you still have to pay the exact same sum as you did at the beginning.
That's what I am confused by, yes.
Every college student in America is confused by that.
You want to know what inspired this?
It was the credit card debt from Family Guy.
Right. So, can I ask another questions? And this one's
Yes.
a little bit more pointed at you. Why did you think he could help? And I point at Esben.
In another town, another city, there was a bard speaking aloud the tales of a group of adventurers in Waterdeep that flayed a troll. Flayed a troll and saved his life. And he mentioned one of them being an eloquent silver dragonborn. And I knew that was Eswin. I also know that there is a great treasure here in Waterdeep. Great treasure of dragons. That, if I had any hope of getting out of this deal, it would be this treasure.
And what's if, just hypothetically, the treasures that they were speaking of was treasures of knowledge and not of gold? Dragons.
What is this? I have trouble understand you, little sir.
What if it's scrolls and not gold? Dragons.
If it is scrolls, then I can find mages who would be willing to buy these scrolls.
Right.
You will have to find a library worth of information for that much money.
I'm just asking, like, so what's your backup plan? Backup plan.
I have none.
Right. Do you know what happens if you don't pays it back? What he says was gonna happen?
The devil said that I and my band will be magically silenced until we can make up lost payments.
Ooh, that's probably not good. Although
Yeah.
I found a voice without using my voice. Says maybe his eyes can teach you.
Maybe you can teach me to speak without speaking.
Yeah, and listen with your eyes.
What?
What?
And I'm just gonna sit down at the counter now, like put my hands together and just start nodding like I'm a deep, insightful person.
Start whistling.
And then I'm
Right.
gonna shoot in Esben and the entire party's head. Right. So first off, Glacius blames yous for all this happenings because blames Esben's for all this happenings because yous got too goods and she hated yous for it. And second is, I've got no ideas how to fix this.
Oh, I'm glad you said this now. There's just a moment of confusion with Esmond. He's just going to probably just shake his head for now and just be like,
That's not true.
I said it in their heads.
Oh, you said in their head. I thought you were saying that out loud. Okay.
In their heads, I can speak without my voice.
I was a little panicky, like, how would they respond to that?
I'm simply
Okay.
omnipresent.
Okay, so
The
So
rest
worldwide.
for what it's worth, the rest of the foremost parties, they's all confused and scared about what's happening. So I don't think they's ins on it.
right.
And I give a
Glacius-
thumbs up. Just randomly, I just start giving a thumbs up to everybody.
Well, Glacius, we'll have to deal with this the way we've always done it, right? Remember when we were back on the streets? It was always work with each other. It'll have to be the same now.
I would like to read her mind when he says that. Holy crap, that is.
You can detect thoughts. Do you delve or just the surface thoughts?
I don't know how that works.
Are you doing surface thoughts or delving into her mind?
I'm gonna delve into her mind and spend my last point, and then I'm just gonna sit on her for the rest of the conversation.
Okay.
Inky.
Yes. So, but while you do that, Esmond, give me an insight check. As
Oh
you
boy.
see this.
My best skills. Okay.
You're my son. Oh.
I cannot wait for that to happen to me.
Okay, and so she has to make another wisdom save.
Yeah. I'm gonna laugh if this one
Oh,
actually
that's with
Oh.
advantage.
Ooh, damn it.
Ooh. That stinks.
Point and laugh.
13.
Point and laugh.
Point and laugh. What's your safe?
16.
16.
16? She passes.
Okay, I still
Oh,
get
excellent.
this level.
Yeah, you still get a surface level. Okay. The
Still.
actually, I need to roll for that insight check as well. Just a second. There we go. Ooh.
She
Only
can roll
my
an Arcana.
wizard
She can
was
attempt to roll an
actually-
Arcana to fizzle the spell.
She doesn't know I'm casting it.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Didn't she pass?
Yeah, she does not know I'm casting it.
Because he
Oh,
used
okay.
his.
Succeed or fail. They don't know. Yeah.
So,
Fascinating.
you. Espen,
Oh,
you,
yes, I see.
You see her eyes widen somewhat, and her facial features soften as her mouth slightly parts as she relaxes her jaw somewhat. As that's all that you see with that insight check.
Okay.
Surface level thoughts. You get the impression of the feeling you get when you are parched. Your throat is so dry and sore, and you're able to enjoy a glass of apple juice.
Oh, I see.
Apple juice?
I see. I understand. It's okay.
That's not the most parching thing.
It's okay. I understand. I'm not liking this Glacius lady. Typical. I spit in your general direction.
As she says, Espen, you are right. I will not pretend. I will not argue. So now, among you all, she looks at the rest of the band members with only the halfling twins looking at her. She says, I recognize that what I have done is unforgivable, but I hope I want to make this right. Espen, may I ask you in front of these members rather than in secret? Will you help us?
I mean, I wouldn't have let you in this building if I wasn't going to plan to help you in the first place, so... Yeah.
Oh, we are so cooked.
Oh my god, and here I go having to research how to terminate demons' bargains.
At least I can help you. Here we go again on this road.
I never agreed that everyone had to help, but yeah.
No. I'm gonna look at Volker super hard.
Do I have to roll an insight for this?
No.
Mr. Handsome, Volker is not in the room. There's this random guy in the room.
That's right,
Well,
I forgot.
Okay, so when I presume this random guy, because all of the rest of them, I got thoughts of like surprise and blah blah blah. I'm gonna presume that that guy was not said individual and that it was magical Volker. So when I connected with my mind, that's what I saw.
Here you go.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. That fits.
So I'm gonna stare at this random man and go, right. Says we's helping them, I guess.
We are in the same agreement with Espen. They wouldn't be here if we were not willing to help.
I hate that she's right.
Don't shoot the message, just shoot Espen.
I'm gonna look at Grim. I'm gonna look at Grim and go, right, says yous. Yous knows how to break demons' curses or things, because yous are churchy persons. How does we do it? How does we do it?
I'm a big fan of the churchy person.
I would need to ask some friends.
Right.
I'm sure that question will go over real well.
I'd be careful asking them that, but if yous must.
Oh yeah. How do I break a deal with the devil? Just for a friend. Don't worry.
It's not exactly knowledge that the gauntlet passes out.
Does they have it?
Possibly.
I'm hoping. Ask Maxine, too. Maybe she's knows.
What? The Maxine? She's a mare, but not a, like, nightmare.
How do we
You
know?
know.
Maybe she's a smart horse.
That's terrifying.
Pull all our strings, right? That's how it works.
Okay, person with a lute.
In this case, it might be hooves, but I'm sure she'd be willing to give his insights.
I mean, horsehair is usually used for strings, right?
Reins.
Maybe I shouldn't ask about taking her hairs.
And so the group, the rest of the group at this point have silenced. The twins, funnily enough, have silenced and are leaving Grim alone as well. As he, standing up, says, most staying standing, says, I don't know if now would be a good time to speak on employment and playing, but I have a feeling that the band will not be able to play for at least a day, which might give... I'll see what... I don't know what to do, but I will see if I can find any more tales of this dragon horde. Find out if there are any more, and maybe we could start from there.
When is your next payment due?
Like I said last week, and I can't remember what I said, so I'm gonna say 9 days.
This DM. And how much is this installment?
This next installment will be 500 gold pieces.
Oh, we're gonna be bleeding money.
We have been playing for this entire month. We've collected 437 gold pieces. So we will continue to play. So I don't know if... I don't think... For now, for at least the next month or two, we should be able to uphold payments. But this will be very much of a losing battle.
Right. We have to discuss a little bit more about your band playing music at this point in time.
This is not the town to be utilizing your curse willy-nilly.
You look... I can't stop it. Not like I turn it on and off. It is every time I sing. What do you recommend I do then?
But is it the entire band, or is it just you?
It is the entire band.
How do you know? You haven't even tested anything. They didn't even know about it until today.
Nilflin speaks up at this point. As he says, so, what you're saying, Glacius, is that our work was not truly ours, and that our success was stolen. That you turned our work into an instrument of a fiend. You sold the truth of our sound I thought I felt the music was different. I think she's right. My inspiration for the last of a long glacius you said has been it's been fantastic. And I think I know what my next song will be.
What is it?
It's going to be called The Betrayer's Note.
Night the
Yes.
music seems so loud.
He stands up, and you hear the clink of the chains on his boots as he walks to the door to leave.
Wait a minute. Don't run away quite yet.
He stops. And what do you want, little one?
No, sees. Oz knows a thing or two's about having someone's close to yous, betrays yous, sort of, or I guess I can say this, in a grabs for powers. But what I'm gonna says is that trying to do it on your own and fix it on your own is much harder than trying to keep it as a group. And whilst you might hate us now, running away and trying to fight it on your own isn't gonna be any better.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's your expertise in there.
Damn.
18. Milflin turns to you. You're right, little one. I may not be able to stop or change the outcome. And although Glacius is the one who sold out our integrity, we all have to work, at least us, our band has to work together to get out of this pickle.
Right. Milflin, I understand your frustrations. Trust me, I do. Sometimes the world will throw curveballs at you. Trust me, I know this all too well. But when I made this band, worked with all of you, anything that I did was for the betterment of everybody. At this point, if you walk away from all of this, you're potentially walking away from a family.
Aww.
You know how family is. You can't control everything that they do, or all the things that they try to create. And sometimes they burn you. But ultimately, where your support? If you walk away from that, I can't guarantee that you're going to be able to get anywhere. And quite frankly, there might be ways to get around this curse, whatever it is. And the only way for us to know is to work together on it. If all,
Sorry, you can finish.
it's all right.
This is fantastic. You can finish.
And I expand this to all of you, even you, Filbert. We need to discuss and try to figure out when this effect hits and why. If we can figure that out, we can actually get you back into playing real music. If there is a way. If not, well, you might have to just wait until we can figure out a solution to this, but hopefully we can figure out a workaround, at least for now. Maybe.
Give me a persuasion check. You have a set of DCs in this.
Okay.
Wow.
There is a DC of 10, a DC of 15, a DC of 20, and a DC of 25.
There comes a knob one for an 8.
Yeah, here, let's go. 25, baby!
I already forgot the thresholds.
As you say this, you see all of your former band members looking to you in Glacius automatically. The halflings very shortly afterwards. Nilflyn, and lastly, Filbert. As they all look at you and all genuinely seem to take a level of encouragement from what you're saying. As they nod, and the halflings say, "You know what? Esmond, you're right. You may not be back in the band, but we're going to pretend you are. So we'll be all back together as a family."
And you can pay our debt. I mean,
And we're all going to fix this. We're all going to fix this like we used to. Problems. I mean, this is a pretty big one that we haven't faced before, but we're all going to fix this. As Nilflyn says, "You're right. It hurts to know that my inspiration wasn't all mine, but I've got to hand it to the devil. He's really given me some pretty sick inspiration. I've got a lot of content to work with."
I mean,
Then
Mars Devil's friends gave me a whole lot of things to work with, so it checks
hey,
out.
man, we should talk about our devil friends now. I mean, I didn't know about mine until tonight, but we should really connect on that.
Mine's blues up in the alleyways.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a solid steel.
And Filbert, Espen, as this Filbert looks at you, give me another insight check.
Here we go.
I'm gonna
There
cast
it is,
guidance on him.
baby.
Wow.
Wow.
Guidance. Okay.
Magic in the middle of nowhere. Let's go.
Magic in the middle of nowhere.
Zoom.
It was a guidance. D4?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You need like pure what's it now? That's eloquence.
Yeah, that's eloquence. The one that I mistakenly insight
23.
nat 19 for 23.
Damn.
You look down at Filbert and you read in his expression true skepticism and a seriousness to him that seems like it's going to be a lot of work for Glacius to work him out of if that ever happens.
It's okay. I don't think Glacius is the guy.
Not him.
Anyways,
In that case, Glacius says, "It is late. Perhaps, husband, you and I can meet later to discuss details and come up with a plan."
Of course. For all now, though, you should all get some sleep. Rest well. Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring?
Out of character, because I feel like I do not wish to intervene with your party members. But I would be willing to give them money so they spend their time learning how the curse that they have works. and or trying to look forward towards trying to delve into the Stone of Lore information and such, rather than
No.
playing they're playing, so they can spend
Right.
like the next month like doing their research and learning their curse rather than playing.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to just offer that, I mean, it's up to you. I don't care.
Out of character, how deep would that put me, Mr. Glor? Because I know they're like missing like 70 gold pieces for this installment for the next 9 days.
They're missing 70 pieces. You're asking. Ask
How
your
much
question
for a
again.
month?
How much for
It's
a
like
month?
500.
Yes.
So if I were to give them 70 gold pieces now, they will have 9 days of relax, quote unquote, where they do
Yes.
not have to tour.
Correct.
Later on down the line, if I were to feel like being that nice, okay, I'll make it work. Don't worry. Carry on.
We will return and talk as a group. And Glacius says to her band members, I will answer any questions, no matter how difficult for you all. Thank you, Espen. And for the rest of you, she gestures to the rest of you guys. Thank you for being here and being Espen's friends. As she stands, as she leaves.
As she leaves, I would like to intercept her.
You intercept.
And I put like a like palm up for her to wait, and then what I'm going to do is what she's going to see is like my right hand is going to face through my own head. She's going to like see the minor illusion like wavering off as she notices like what's the word, the inconsistencies of that.
You see her
spell
raise her
so she can
eyebrows
see,
like that.
so she can see me. I do believe that it would be better for your band members and yourself to take these 9 days as a way to relearn yourself and what is afflicting you. And if you have the spare time to seek out information of the Stone of Glory. Otherwise, like I said, for the time being, it's ill-advised for you to play your play without knowing what is at hand. He's going to reach out towards the satchel, and he's going to reach out for one of like a small sack. He's going to count in and put 7 suns and give the money sack to her. You said this is what you guys were missing for this month installment. This should suffice. And I pass her the 70 gold pieces.
He looks at them, looks at you. Even though you don't have to, good sir.
No, I think it's in all of our best interests for him to do it.
Thank you. As she takes it. Thank you very much.
I sidestep and she can, carry on.
I hope she spends all of it in one place.
Before
Cracking hookers.
Before she moves off, she looks at you, Volker, bows her head, and whispers, please, out of all of this, make sure Esben does not get into any trouble.
I give her a nod.
as she leaves. And the other party members trickle out as well.
Why am I
As
being
they-
tasked with an impossible task?
As they all leave, I'm gonna look at Esben and go, right, I think it's best if yous explains what happened from yours perspectives, because ours know hers perspective, but what happens?
Why is handsome staring eyes?
What?
Did I say Espen? I mean handsome staring eyes. Like this. Carry on.
That went over my head, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't quite understand what you're saying either.
Carry on, carry on. I'll explain later.
Okay. With that, Esmond's gonna kind of just go and fall down into one of the chairs, just be like, "Oh boy." Right. Well, it's a long history. How much do you want to know? What part?
Stotton's from's I also know when specifically, but like she started pushing yous out, or like you started taking the stage more and more.
Right. Well, I mean, there was a time where I started getting fed up just being in the back end of everything. Figured there was enough room for the spotlight to be on more than just one person. Maybe I took too much of it, I don't know. All I know is once Filbert came into the picture, I was constantly being pushed out of the whole situation after wanting some space, some time in the spotlight, and, well, eventually, issues started popping up, escalations rose. And at that point, I saw the writing on the wall. Either I stick my feet in the ground and potentially risk the entire group having to disband because we can't make things work, or I leave and they can at least keep going with an actual living. Never expected that to turn into making a deal with the devil, though.
That sounds like Storax being a raid leader.
Right. Well, how it turns in is that yous left. And after yous left, they lost popularities and started losing money. So she's made the deals to try and get that back.
She's always been very manipulative. I walked into it quite a bit.
Yuskin says that again.
She was always very manipulative.
Yep. That's...
Okay, she was always manipulative. There was a reason why I was very hesitant at first to even talk to her about the whole situation, and I was kind of fed up with it. I remembered the history, and I don't know, things changed. Would you believe it if I told you that we lived on the street together and basically had to fend for ourselves? The whole point of the band was just to keep things from falling into hard times again.
I mean, Odds believes you. But that's because I've seen some of your memories.
I would hope that the money that I gave her were going forward her this payment and not on something else.
I mean, it doesn't
Oh,
really
that-
matter if it does go towards this payment or not. It sounds like she has her work cut out for her in trying to make future payments on this bargain deal. Doesn't really seem like much of a bargain to me.
Well, not sure really what to say about that. I didn't expect it to blow up as much as it did. Glad you at least admitted it, though.
Mills, I would have seen it if she didn't. She has an easy minds to read.
I'm not even going to respond to that one.
It would seem he runs in the band getting into the apps, though.
It's like the meme when your simple-minded friend is being too hasty. Let's not be too hasty, my simple-minded friend.
At least you're only 200 deep and not 20,000.
There's
Well,
right
you-
now, we's 20,200 golds in debt.
I am. I'm not going to have you guys have to pay for it.
Well, last times I was checked, yous was part of this little groups. So I think that makes it as us problems. Although, I was really gonna say, we's gotta start talking about our issues more and more.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I expected this to happen. I don't know.
Well, what other issues do you have, Espen?
Well, I have more debt than just 200, based off of the letter I just got.
You got another letter?
Sure.
How much?
Let me look at my notes, because I forget exactly the amount.
Oh my
was.
god.
Herman's like, that's funny. The only mail I ever get is lending companies wanting me to use a little wooden card that they try and pass out.
I also have another 234 dragons in debt.
Oh, so it's only 400. Okay, that's not so bad.
234 plus 200.
I was-
434 is not the same as 20,000, but it's certainly much more than before.
and zeros.
That is part of a loan shark collection agency.
You should get a job.
We needs to start making some mega golds.
This is where I loan Sven the
small
money that
loan.
he needs, and I take his share of the Trollskull Manor.
Oh my god.
Ahem. Right. Volkers, you's got any issues?
I'm mostly terrified of everything that has been happening to us. A lot of people seem to be interested in us, and not all of them are with good intentions. Quite stressful, if I am to say, about what has been happening in the past month.
Well, Oskin says that the only issues Oz got was with, well, I guess I wants to find some more about my tadpoles that you sold. Or gives it away. And then Zob Bob Lob Zob Glob with Mars families.
You need
Grim
to talk,
says,
look into that.
Grim says, well, I also have an issue, or, well, some people have an issue. It might not be my personal issue, but certainly an issue with the both the Gauntlet and the city. Remember when we looked into that burglary that was happening among some of the wealthier families, allegedly, and nothing ever really panned out with it?
Yes. And then the...
You remember talking to the Castellanters?
Yep.
I have it on certain authority that oh shoot, what's his name? I have it written down. Where is it?
I know his last name. What was his name?
Victorio.
Yes.
I have it on a good authority that Victoria Castellanter is the head of a cult inside the city.
It is not nice to have demons spawning on the middle of the city.
Maybe the cults has a lot of gold, so if we kills the cults, we can take their gold and saves your friends.
I really should delve into how these devil contracts work. Maybe there will be a way to break the contract without... Huh?
Eyes could join you in readings.
The more the merrier. As it is, just feeding money into the... Wait, no. I didn't get to know that. Fuck. As it is, paying to a devil and waiting for the best may not be the best curse for your band members, so... Maybe there is a way to break the contract.
Did I recognize the lantern that she kept pouring her gold into?
No.
Right.
You did not.
I am going to major image a perfect replica of her pouring the gold into the fountain, I think you said, actually.
That was a brazier.
Brazier.
Yep.
And go, right, so that's where she's sending the gold.
Okay. Into fire?
No, it's into... No, there's no fires. There's not like a bottoms of the thing. It's just a lantern. So maybe if he finds that braziers, we might be able to learn more about the devils. Or demons, whatever it is.
What would it be like? What, a religion, a history? What would it be to like see if I recognize that method of transaction?
A method? That would be a religion or arcana check.
Let's go for arcana.
Do I have a bardic? Hold on. I might have one bardic left.
Oh, now you use bardics, huh?
I'm already giving you the best help action I could possibly think of giving you.
Oh,
so.
Does that count as a help action? You know, the major image?
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'll also give you my last bardic for this.
Sir, now you can get them back on a short rest. Congratulations.
Yeah, I can.
Advantage, bardic. Let's go. Bada boom. Oh, okay.
Holy crap.
Shit.
37. Natural 20 plus the bardic. That's wild.
You're at
man.
the 8 now, though, right? Shit. Or is it yeah, you're level 5.
I
need to
don't
update
touch
that.
the
Yeah,
roll.
it is level 8. Or
37
D8
is 37 is quite appropriate right now. I mean, this brazier is clearly been crafted with infernal metal. It like through the illusion that has been created for you. You can smell the sulfur coming off of this thing. Normally, illusions do not have that sort of thing, but this thing apparently is potent enough that recreations illustrate its devilish nature. This thing was clearly either given to her or she found it. I don't know, but this thing is clearly devilish made.
Alright, I will relay this information. I guess Major Image can replicate smells too, right? I don't know how that
Yes.
spell works. Fascinating.
All I know is that Major Image, after it gets to level 4 now, it doesn't require
It's
concentration.
fucking
And I am
yoked.
so excited.
It got such a buff, dude. What the fuck?
I will post it though.
Okay.
4th level spells, like insane. Alright, then yes, I will relay this information to my allies.
So you think this is something that she just was like made for her? Maybe.
I do not think she was able to just simply find this kind of metal, much less craft it into such a pristine, ritualistic component.
Oh.
So it would be more of letting her have access to it rather than replicating it or I wonder. But at least we know that they are willing to rely on us for it.
Oz kind of got this information by reading his mind.
I mean, I don't know where you would get this information otherwise, so.
I do not know if this spell would be powerful enough to remedy it, but I'm fairly certain that now I have the ability to request spells from my organization for me to learn. I could attempt to get the knowledge to remove curses. Whether
maybe
that
that would work.
helps. A demon strong enough to how many are they? Like 6 in total?
The band?
Yes.
Or 5.
Currently it's 5.
Yep.
A demon strong enough to make a contract with 5 individuals through only one person allowing it, so it must be strong enough to have a deeper mechanism to their curses than just a simple cleansing. But it could certainly point us towards the correct direction.
Wells, if you want to go talk to yours guild, Arkins talks to Maxine's. Maybe she's got some information on stuffs.
I really want this horse to be a nightmare. Well,
I don't know how much I could help with the horse thing, but damn it, I didn't want to work with your fucking organization.
I mean, what's his name? What is the name of the Shakers? No, what is his name? The something. The one that Maxine is working for. Oh my god, what's the name of that guy that you're trying to contact all the time?
Oh, you're talking about Mert?
Yeah, the
Merciless.
Merciless. But what was the organization that he works for? I forgot their
The
name.
Harpers?
Yes.
The so-called Harpers. I don't know if he even works for them. He hasn't really done much to suggest he works for anybody.
Did you tell us that he was the one that essentially got that elf guy? I forgot his name already.
I believe I would have talked about that. Yeah, because he was upset about it to begin with. So yeah, I definitely had said something about it.
Well, at least he was the one that got Devil. So there's that. Oh.
So you think that maybe talking to Mert might actually get some information?
Oh, there's a lot of things that we can do and that we can work with. That is what I'm saying. There's so many things related to what we're doing and what we can do.
Alright, well, I'll talk to him tomorrow, I guess, as long as he responds.
Imagine not having third level spell slots.
Wait, you don't have third level spell slots?
He
No, I
used
do.
them all to get the band members into the establishment.
Yeah, but it's like night right now, so it's like we're gonna be going to bed soon anyway.
I will never use all of my spells again. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, last time you got your ass handed by Soblov.
I am still sitting mighty high with fantastic spell options.
Oh my god. Alright. We actually never got what Kia fears the most out of this conversation. Like, what are her troubles?
Yeah, I haven't asked her yet. That was on the to-do list.
Well, carry on. Ask her that.
And now Hensom's gonna look over to Kia and go, right, says we's all said what's going on. What's do you's got's going on?
Is sitting there, and at this point, she's definitely poured herself a very large mug of ale.
Wine, Mama.
Hensom's got has got a really concerned look in his eye at the mug of ale.
Yeah. She just kind of gotten like really quiet after they had left and just walked to the back of the kitchen and come back out with it and was just sitting there just like, what did we get ourselves into? She's like, especially as like Grim is revealing more and more about like Castellanter and the cult, and she's just like, can it get any worse? Yeah, it got worse. Can it get any worse? Yeah, it got worse. Especially since as a monk, I feel like she'd be like, okay, devils, demons, all this is kind of a sign of like an imbalance. I feel like she'd approach it that way.
All of this lead up for Kia just to say she's like an allergy to strawberries or something.
Oh no! Do EpiPens exist in this world?
Violent lactose intolerance.
I'm just gonna start terrorizing Kia with a plate of imaginary, illusory strawberries every morning. This is great.
Allergic to lemons, citruses.
I'm already constantly looking over my shoulder because of threats, so no.
Oh yeah, you got that. Oh yeah, that okay.
No, she would share that she feels that even though she may not agree with like the decisions that this musical group has made, she feels though that there is some rights in helping them mitigate this problem because of the fact that the remaining party members were not aware of the deal, and she feels that that was something unjust. And that if it's within our party's power to help. However, she is still very skeptical about this whole dealing with everything as such.
I love Hollow Knight music.
And it has probably led her to drink more ale.
Well, I do apologize. I didn't mean for that to be a burden for everybody else.
Well, for what it's worth, with all the latest intrication that you and Grim had with the drows, I was able to provide information about the drow organization that are terrorizing the surface elves to the Watchful Order. So it could be what's this word? Something that it could be properly recognized and dealt with beyond what we can do through self-defense. So there's that to hope in.
Right. Is it time for the beds?
It is.
As the person that just got up.
That was a heavy conversations, alright? I had to pay close attention to people's brains.
There were quite of them.
Did you know that people thinks differently? Like, the ways that people process information is different. So, like, emus, guys... No, I guess emu doesn't
Emu?
Emus, guys...
Emu, emu, and duck.
Thinks of everything in terms of music. So it's kind of hard to read his mind.
Could it be that brains could be wired differently from each other?
I don't know.
Well, I'm sure we all have our own ways of thinking at the end of the day. But I agree. It's a long night. I have a lot to think about. I'm probably going to go to bed. And with that, as I was saying, I couldn't get up.
Deals with any's devils tonight. Any as yes. That goes for Zmees too.
Okay.
That also counts loan sharks. They could be worse than demons.
Right. Okay. Okay. Y'all have a good night.
Aspen sounds very put out about that stipulation.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, don't shoot the messenger.
I think it's about time we start shooting the messenger.
No!
Yeah,
you're about to become a drow gunslinger, I see. What a
Tia
mess.
sits down her mug and kind of goes, darn, I'll avoid my Latin incantations tonight.
I wonder if they incarcerated Yagara too. It'd actually be a valuable asset to ask what happened to Devil. If she's not, in jail.
Yeah.
Oh, what time of the night is it? How deep into the night are we right now?
At this point, it's nearly midnight.
I do not know if it would be appreciated if I were to send this sending at this time of the night.
Well, you could do it anyway.
I mean, the recipient that I want to send the message to is a college student, so they're probably already awake through their studies.
Probably still studying, yeah.
So it wouldn't be it's not like I'm sending a message to an elderly person that goes to sleep at like 6 p.m. So...
Hey,
Why? What? Are you an elderly person at the ripe age of like 25?
Yes, I am. Because some days I do go to bed at 6.
Hey, listen.
Hey, I go to bed at 6 every day right now. I have to be up at 3 a.m.
Well,
Ooh.
that's you. I mean, you have a nightmare shift. So, I mean, you're not part of the norm.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
it,
mean,
I will send. I will
eventually-
cast a spell.
I'll be going to bed at 7 a.m.
Yay!
Whoa! Oh my god. Where did I send the sending that I wanted to send? Sending?
I think you said it in
No.
the sensor in our private messages.
That would be most logical. I need to start sending it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Glorifindel.
It's pretty close up there.
Alright. I will be casting this for Miss Copperrune. I hope that the last name is enough for this thing. Thank you for the letter, Miss Copperrune. It was well received. Your kind words are appreciated. Should you require assistance, I could provide help. Nobiliate.
Almost immediately, you hear a voice back. Oh, is this Mr. Volker? This is the sending spell. I realize that I'm running out of words quickly. I will ask for help when I can. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. And that's it.
Incredible. Wow, what a smart cookie, honestly.
Hey,
I
wizards.
do not plan on... Yes. Oh my god, I cannot wait for tomorrow to be the 10th day that we roll negative money, gentlemen.
Finally!
Yeah. Yeah. And so, everybody goes to bed with your various
I
thoughts.
want my negative money.
And so everybody goes to bed, and
Finally, I can
You
get
all-
all my stuff back.
complete a long rest. So, let's go ahead and take care of your business.
I do not know how that works or what do you roll, but I will be amused at the end result of it.
Yeah.
So what do we
Absolutely.
have? We had a firewall incident at the start of the fucking day. We had an Espen rolling a nat one in performance. We had a
You wonder why that happened.
mind witness exploding in the middle of the day that made it so that the entire place, well, we had a dead day essentially. We had to pay for like 1 billion eggs in this economy.
Oh my god.
What else? What else?
A lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things. All at once.
Yes. So, I am pulling up running a business. Okay. So, adventurers can end up owning businesses that have nothing to do with delving into dungeons or saving the world. A character might inherit a smithy, etc., etc. The characters roll a percentile die and add the number of days spent on a downtime activity, such as working at the tavern and such. As a result, the percentile rolls the percentile die, adds the number of days spent on this downtime activity for a maximum of 30. So let's say that you spent every single day working at the tavern. Then you add 10 days. For now, we're doing the 10 days, though. Because I also have to pull it up in this book, because it combines the DM's guide as well as the inn. But basically, you guys will be telling me... There we go. At the end of every 10 day, roll a D100 plus 10 and consult the running a business table on chapter 6, which I have that right now. to determine whether you lost money. If the characters spent coin on promoting their business during that 10-day, add 1 to the roll for each coin they spent. If the characters have unpaid expenses, subtract 1 from the roll for each gold piece that they owe.
What does that mean for the 500 gold that I need to owe?
For you, that is separate from your business.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Negative 500 to the roll. Oh, okay, cool.
So
Thanks.
at the moment, it is just going to be for now. I'm just going to have it be the flat D10 because that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
You guys choose who will roll the D100. Whoever wants to.
Last 2 D100s, I roll a 91 and a 99. I do not know if I have it. I don't know
think
if I
you
have it
the
in me.
third in you.
I don't think I have
you
it
got
in
the
me.
third. Okay, this is where Kia or Morgoth rolls, and
Oh gosh.
no,
I have
really.
money on Kia, actually.
you-
Morgoth rolls like shit.
You roll, and then you think really hard about your answer.
Well, the year you rolling.
Yeah, start with the year.
Hey,
That's lower than half.
that's slightly below average, but you know.
Do we add
Thumbs
anything
up,
to it though?
Andrew.
Did we pay for advertising?
Nope.
I can't remember.
Nope. There was
I mean,
no
Esmond
for advertising.
Esmond did play music, but I wouldn't consider that necessarily paying for advertising.
Nope.
You said we get a
here's-
D10 or something, right?
You add 10.
Right, so 57. That's
57.
slightly above average.
So, here's what would happen if you got below 20 or below. You must pay 1.5 times the business maintenance cost for each of the days, the 10 days. And it costs 50 gold pieces per 10 day for maintenance and wages, plus 10 gold pieces per 10 day for all other guild expenses. So it would have been 60, 1.5, 90 gold pieces.
Oh gosh.
Ugh.
Boys, we're sitting on a
Between-
powder keg.
21 to 30, you must pay the business's full maintenance costs for each of the days, 60 gold pieces. 31 to 40, you must pay half the business maintenance cost for each of the days,
Oh, God, I'm not liking this.
which would end up at 30 gold pieces. 41 to 60, the business covers its own maintenance cost for each of the days.
Neat.
We gain
61.
nothing!
61 to 80, the business covers its own maintenance costs for each of the days. It earns a profit of 1d6 times 5 gold pieces. 81 to 90, the business covers its own maintenance cost. It earns a profit of 2d8 times 5. And 91 or higher, it's a profit of 3d10 times 5.
Motherfucker, I had it in me! Fuck!
Sorry, guys.
Well-
No, you are good. This is the nature of the game. It's
Good.
oftentimes more fun to roll low.
Yeah, no, I think it would have been more fun to suddenly have deaths all of a sudden, even more so after everything else that happened the night before.
Bro!
Oh.
Chat. It's not looking good for old Troll Skull Manor. We
Well,
are
no, hey, maintain it.
20,434 gold in debt. And we're sitting on a powder keg that can barely cover its own costs. What have we gotten ourselves into?
A
Well,
mess.
I still can make my own advertisements if I have enough of that powder.
We need to turn in the rattlings to the authority until morale improves.
Well, I say that until they come after me again with 1,000 golden debt because of I decided to put Magic Mouth on a piece of paper.
Oh my god. What do I get for portents today?
2 and a
Very
13.
nice. 213.
Okay.
I like having a low and a high.
Mm-hmm. So you guys wake up. What is your plan for the day?
I know exactly what to do. Question, DM.
Yes.
With this ceremonial invitation, congratulations things, am
Mhm.
I allowed to bring a +1?
Yes.
Excellent. I know what to do.
Okay.
No.
So is it everybody's plan to go do their separate things?
I am forced to.
You're forced to? Because that's in the evening.
I know, but it's probably gonna take me some time to prepare things.
Okay. So you've got plans for preparing for the evening. What about the rest of you?
I'm going to go to Maxine and then swing by Zabla, blah, blah, Mother and Pops.
Okay.
Can I go work on my brewing? I haven't done that for a hot minute.
Absolutely. Now that you can get into the cellar.
Oh, can I now?
Can you?
Can he
You know, that's a
now?
great question.
I don't think so.
I will have to dispel the
but I think I can
thing,
go
and then
pay someone to learn how to brew.
you
Yes,
can go
you
to
can.
your organization.
Ia is
think
going
you're-
to go seek out a library and see what she can read up upon and learn about more of demons and things like that.
Demonology.
Okay. Good to
Extra
know.
planets are demons.
All
That's
right.
doing.
Well, you all know what he's doing. All right, I'm going to cast a spell.
Unless you know that you have 20 word of threshold.
Yeah. You imply that he's going to still think about that. Anyway.
Fuck!
Time to send some words to Mert the Merciless. Hello, Mert. It's Esben. Here to let you know I would like to speak with you today if possible. Give me a time and a place.
That's 25.
Fuck. Give me a time and...
No, you got time and a place.
Okay.
That's actually
it was-
impressive.
25 words exactly.
Okay.
He's evolving. Holy shit.
Okay.
Give this man
You
a
wait a
+1 to his wisdom.
You wait a minute.
You're blocked.
leave a message and beep.
That was my message.
Called has a voicemail box that's not been set up yet.
You hear the voice back. Oh, yes, good sir. You have something to say? Well, tonight, you can find me at the Seven Masks Theater.
Oh, good. Another thing I have to pay for.
Yay!
Oh, nuts.
What the fuck is up with the royal people or important people and place?
I don't know when this turned into a budgeting simulator, but I'm not for it, bro.
FM61!
What are the consequences in this universe for tax evasion? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, for real.
Half of my spell have a monetary consumption, the other half I need to spend it on
Start doing an
focuses.
Excel spreadsheet again, man. I already did this once.
Learning spells requires me to spend time and money. I hate it in here. This sucks, dude.
Well, I got a show to go to tonight, I guess.
Okay.
Awful. Who's first, though?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's what you were gonna do. Esmond, what would you do before the show tonight?
Kick a rock.
Not spend money. I don't even know how. Okay, I'd have to go there to know how much money it will cost to get in.
We're already been a couple of plays, so you probably know like the ballpark of that money.
Yeah, what's like the ballpark of like a paying for a play?
That's a great question. Let me check real
7
quick.
gold, 15 was it? Well, what the fuck was it? There were so many kids. That must be not that expensive if there were that many kids. Or they have wealthy parents, I know.
Let's see. Funnily enough, 1 silver piece.
Oh, thank God.
Whoa,
Okay.
I don't think he has it.
He doesn't have it. He can't afford that.
You need to go look in the couch, the sofa.
Okay. Well, since Henzam, you said that you were going to be going to see your family today. I'll take that silence as a yes.
The demons got him.
So I think Esmond would probably follow Henzam until he had to go to the play.
Okay.
Whenever that play starts.
Good. In that case, Volker, you said you had a few things that you had in mind, so let's start with you.
I would be interested in having my +1 to be Fala. And I know that you had to dress formally to that. What's this for? This. I don't know if it's like a gala or something. The celebration. So, firstly, I will be telling her, like, hey, I got a promotion. And then we're like, hey, I want to invite you to the ceremony. But we will require for you to wear like a formal dress and such. So, I will be taking her to shopping. That will probably cost me money. And I do not know how much time that would take, considering last time I took a girl to a place to get dressed, I lost half a day on it in real life. So I do not know how she's going to act. That's why I'm playing it with extra time and precaution in mind.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be my plan. Tell Fala, hey, I got this happen. Let's go shopping. And play it by ear depending on how much time I have left. Maybe go like a guess to the park or something else to buy time. This is not a day of efficiency.
Yeah. You offer it, and she says, "Well, that sounds nice." Right now, they're doing some renovating upstairs, fixing some of the broken glass and whatnot. So I think I can come along. I can't say that I have anything that's fancier than flowers sewn into some dresses. So yeah, let's go purchase some clothes.
I would take her to where the party went shopping, with the tiefling merchant.
Absolutely, the tiefling merchant in full flamboyance says, "Oh, the pretty lady. Perhaps I can help get you set up with. What are we thinking? 2, 3, 4 full sets? Something for at least every other night, yes?"
Oh my goodness gracious. My money. How does she react though at that invitation of 20,000 dresses?
She looks uncomfortable.
I would too.
I would think we can start with 1 or 2. After
just
all,
me. I think I'd be uncomfortable in
Mm.
this.
You can see he raises his eyebrows and says, "Ah, I see. Yes, we can work with that. Now, let's come, young lady. Allow me to show you the wonders of fashion." And there's a couple hours there.
it's over.
You
Or like the thumb screws of fashion.
yes. And so she does come out. Your choice. Would you want to purchase one or two sets of fine clothing?
I can bleed 30 gold pieces. I don't mind.
Yeah. In that case, she comes out with two dresses. One of them very much more of an elegant ball gown style. Lots of mesh and emeralds and quartz sewn into the little bits of it sewn into the clothing so that it shimmers in the sunlight. And the other one is uh, much more tailored. It's a tunic style with fancy trousers. Very fancy. I'm not great at describing clothing because I don't know fashion myself. So
Yeah, I feel you.
yeah, so it looks good. There you go.
I wear a
As
hoodie.
at this point, she she has chosen to wear this second set of clothing as you guys leave. As she's like brimming with excitement. She says, "Wow, I've never had something so fancy. Hey, Volker, you're gonna have to keep me out of those the mud now, because I'm worried that I'm gonna splash something onto these fancy clothing and ruin it right away. Watch
I would
me,
like to
okay?"
cast Mage Armor on her.
Oh, that'll be perfect. Thank you,
Mage
Volker.
armor. Interesting.
What's Storak?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Interesting.
Boy, it would be nice if you had somebody who was extremely focused on making sure anything dirty would go away. Oh,
So, yeah, and so you get the fancy clothing and spend the day exploring. I mean, walking around and enjoying the parks and preparing for the evening festivities. Anything else, or is this just time spent with Fallen?
I would think it would be time to spend with Vala. I do not have anything crucial to do.
Yeah.
For today.
In the parks, Fala would use her druid craft to grow little flowers and ones that fit quite well with your outfit and help weave them in, and magically they stay unwithered despite being plucked already, as there's
That's
now a
very
natural
nice.
look to your clothing. Yeah.
I
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
that.
Grim, you, sir,
Yes.
you go out searching. Where do you go to find to practice your skills, good sir?
Do you remember where I went last time? Was it the Brewers Guild?
I think you might have, yeah. I don't remember, but we can just say it was.
Okay, I would just go back to the Brewers Guild and try and get some mad skills. I have it somewhere back in my notes, like way back in
Oh,
my
yeah.
notes.
I gotcha. So you go back to practice, and you are allowed to tag along with a journeyman brewer. And when you end up going to a different taverns, is this guy like he's got his own brewing set, which is set up close to a tavern, and you were able to work with him. And it seems like this is an older gentleman who looks like he's been doing this for quite a while, and so he offers to, as long as you help out with him in the tavern after the case, he offers to work with you free of charge. Basically, work for the time spent.
Yeah. So I just spend the day brewing and then working.
Yeah. So during the day, go ahead and give me a perception check.
This is not his turn forte, man. Last time he couldn't see a dwarf.
This is. I'm trying to find what my perception is. It's only a 1. Oh boy.
Oh, good heavens!
14.
14. Okay. With a 14, as you're working in the tavern and working with the brewery and whatnot, and this master brewer is not the only one who is working here. It's a collection of folks. But you overhear some of the men talking about um, a discussing more like, but talking about a new method of brewing that is um, quicker, easier to do, and it's novel. They're able to speed up the fermentation process, able to output excellent ales and meads with barely any of the time that comes normally. And you pick up that this happens. Where's that on? Oh, I can find it. Just a second. I didn't have this one ready, unfortunately. Oh, that the folks who've developed this, they're working outside of. Man, it wasn't where I thought it was. Here we go. Oh, there it is. It seems like they're working out of the southern ward. That
Which
there's
ward?
the southern ward.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you pick up that tidbit?
Does that give me one more like
Yes.
progression?
Yes, it does.
This is gonna take years.
10 years.
Working with
I am currently
actually,
at 3 out of 50.
real quick,
Fuck, dude!
instead of just one, give me just a straight intelligence check. You will guaranteed get one, but depending on how high you roll, you could get additional.
Fuck, dude!
That's not ideal. Oh my goodness, 18.
18.
Oh!
You sir can make that 3 progression working with the
Oh
journey.
my gosh, thank goodness. Now we're at
It's
5
not-
out of 50.
It's only gonna take half a year now.
At this rate, I think last time I rolled and did so poorly, I didn't get any. I'm pretty sure the guy was asleep or something.
Yeah, he drank himself to sleep, if I remember correctly.
It's somewhere back in my notes, but yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness
So well done.
gracious.
And now it's for Kia. You said you were going to go to the library to study.
I am going to the library to study. Mostly because I believe my religion is based on my intelligence. That's a -1, so I'm gonna go try to educate
Hey,
myself
unless
on this
it's
whole
a very
demon thing.
tranquil place.
Well, this is, this is something for you, Kia, that you can be creative about, because I do want you to feel like what you're doing, it does matter. And you maybe, because this is not the only time that you have tried to study in the library, which would give you experience, which would communicate to me is you've started to learn a way that works for you to study. So if you can think of a different way of finding information about the library that wouldn't necessarily be based on just, I'm going to pick up a book and read it and hopefully I find something, I will allow you to pitch it to me and I'll say, hey, that works or doesn't work. It could very much be intuition based, which you start going through books and flipping through and be like, this feels right. Technically, that could work. But I will pose that as an opportunity for you to think of creative roleplay, creative D&D stuff for how you study.
Give me like 1 second. I gotta answer someone's question.
You're fine. In case you didn't hear Henzim, Esmond is going to tag along with you for the day.
Okie dokie. I had to take my headset off and order my family pizza, so.
You're good.
He's going to attack your family.
Cool. Can he kill me in the process? I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't know if he has very many AoEs. Do you have Shatter?
No, I mean me, not Henzem me.
Oh. We can have that happen once you visit Morgoth. He can kill you.
Okay.
And I guess if you get a megaphone and start screaming in your ear, do you want me to do that?
Oh.
That's not helpful.
Okay,
I mean, that's
sorry, I'm
the
back.
closest I can get to shatter, so.
So, you head into the library. If you can think of a reason that you would use your wisdom score, so your intuition, your perception, or even a different skill to study to find this information, I am all ears.
She can meditate next to the books and have the knowledge get into her head through osmosis.
Osmosis.
He would probably start by narrowing it down, like kind of partially intuition, partially like using more of a logical system. Hopefully the books are somewhat organized of like narrowing down like are there different kinds of like demons and like things that they would make deals with, like demons that are drawn to like make deals with artists or artistry or things like that.
Okay. So
she tried to figure out who or what or kind of like the type.
Okay. With this, let's take a look. It's going to help me. Different skills. I can see this being you're specifically looking into the different. Okay. This can be you go to the library and and devils, there's a lot more on devils. Like previously you guys were searching up aberrations and mind flayers, which aren't nearly as prevalent as the devils, the hells. The hells are quite a thing. I think we can all agree on that.
They're both extraplanetarian creatures, though.
They are both extraplanetary. In the world that I'm pitching, the devils have a lot more hands on in the material plane than the mind flayers or illicit or aberrations do, which would make sense in that there are a few caricatures of devils that have been described. Now, will it show all of them? Absolutely not. There are plenty of devilish folk out there and demons and other fiends that you will never learn about. But there still are a few caricatures of devils. And so as you read this, rather than trying to find the answer within the text, you are using your intuition. You're organizing these folks as almost like people, as if you could see them there. And you try to insight your figure out which of these devils would be more likely to try and get their hooks into artists. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Hey, it was with advantage. When it should have been flat.
Roll again. You saved
That's my
yourself
bad.
there.
I like looking at it. I'm like, that looks weird. Nope, I still haven't turned that thing off.
Convenient. Fuck!
Can I like take that extra roll?
Yes, you should.
because you gave the thing. You roll again.
Oh,
let's end it.
yes!
Oh, from an 8 to a 22. Okay.
I don't know
Excellent.
about you, but I'm feeling 22.
All right. So you're a Swifty now?
No, I'm just in a good mood because
I
I
need to
paid 5
kill
demon
you.
hunters.
So, as you begin
Christian?
trying to figure this out, what's going on, you read. No, it wouldn't be. This doesn't seem like this would be from um, any of the big wigs. I mean, like this devil didn't ask for her soul. It didn't ask. It didn't seem like it had the power for a soul. It's not one that's necessarily um, going out for the ultimate power. It would make sense that this would be a lesser devil. This would be a devil that doesn't have nearly as much sway in the hells. Maybe its influence over Glacius and the crew, it's asking for gold. What is gold used for? Well, it doesn't seem like gold is very useful in the hells. Well, maybe it's useful in the mortal plane. So this is a devil that is taking this gold from Glacius and the crew. Perhaps it's using it somewhere else. So this is very much a devil that would be here working a lot in the material plane. Then you fall upon one. Funnily enough, it's generally known as a packed devil. They are the caricature that you read about of this one is they're typically the closest thing you can find to a lawyer in the hells.
Great, we are against Better Call Saul. It's over.
Do these entries come with like warnings or ways to maybe circumvent consequence or
Circumvent consequences. To specifically find that, unfortunately, that would be an investigation check. A natural 20.
okay?
We
I'll
like
keep
it
rolling
in
with
this
this.
bitch.
Natural 20 for a 19. There you go. So you find a personal account from somebody who had worked with a pack devil. And this person the person who wrote this account talks about how difficult pack devils can be, as they are. Some devils are they'll make deals and try to one up the person make the deal. They try to make deals with people who wouldn't necessarily read the fine print, and but at the same time they make mistakes, and so oftentimes contracts need to be studied quite thoroughly in order to find if there is some sort of loophole that you can get away with. Act devils are sticklers and are well known to have contracts that are quite thorough and very little weaknesses. But they are also cautious devils and typically do not bite off more than they can chew. And so to get around the consequences, pack devils not being very high on the hierarchy, they typically have a conclusion to their pact. And so the best way to, like, one of the best ways to get around it is the insurmountable odds of being able to fulfill the pact. That's one of the best ways to get around it. There's also the deal of if nothing is set in the contract that opposes the killing of said devil, you can always try to kill it.
Easy.
Well, Ferb, I know what we're going to do today. Go kill a devil. No, I'm just kidding. Interesting. She's going to take notes on this and definitely bring this information back when we reconvene. Are contracts typically accessible to those who made the contract? Like, are they able to read it, or is it like you sign it and you never see it again?
And you find that there is a wide variety of contracts. There are some that are literally a piece of paper that the person carries. Some are tattoos. Some are written on an imp, and then the imp runs away. And in order to get the contract, you have to find the imp. And like there are many different ways that a contract could be written on. You'll have to talk to Glacius.
You've heard of a wild goose chase. Now get ready for the wild imp chase.
I have my money on the private investigator. That guy has to be something else. Mr. Tiger Man something, Tiger Eye.
I'll say that you learned that amount of information from your time studying in the library. Good job. Oh.
Now that you mention him, now damn it.
0% chance this man is a human. 0. I haven't, like, not even close. Fae? Maybe. Demon? Maybe. I have no idea what he is.
Did I hear demon? I'm paying attention now.
They're hypothesizing if the investigator is human or not.
Oh,
Flippy is.
Absolutely not. But he's the best.
Have you guys watched Invincible?
No.
Dang it. He's Damien Darkblood. That's who he is.
I see. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Actually, I guess it's I like your funny words, not so Magic Man.
I'm kind of magic. I'm magic adjacent. I'm a magic adjacent
cast a spell one day or two.
Okay, correction to the correction. I like your funny words, Magic adjacent Magic Man.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So we'll go to Enzim and Esben, as you wanted to start your trek with going to find Maxine.
Yep.
Where are you going to start your search?
Exactly where I last saw her.
Okay.
Are you sure that a horse is going to really have any information on how to break a contract?
Probably not.
That demon.
She might's gotten ideas of whose has information. And she can talk with those minds, which Oz can do, so maybe she's helpful in some other ways.
She speaks with her mouth, though.
I mean, I guess it's a possibility. It doesn't... You know what? It's worth ruling out, if nothing else.
Oz thinks that everyone's underestimates her.
I mean, I have no proof to suggest otherwise.
I saw some pretty wild stuffs with her memories.
What could possibly be in the memories of a horse?
What could possibly be in the memories of a dragonborn?
Probably at least a little bit more than moving a cart and eating grass.
She has the abilities to speak.
Fair.
How many
Okay.
horses does you knows that can speak?
1.
Right. So maybe the ones that can speak might know some things about stuffs. It's weird that it only happens to one.
Like I said, fair enough. I have no idea. It's worth ruling out.
And I'm just gonna cross my arms and hump and start marching to exactly where I last saw her. Gotta
Give me a
start
luck
somewhere. Can I call high or low?
Yes, call high or low.
Always
I call
high.
high.
Okay. 20 to 15.
Wait, what?
20 to 15.
Oh, I mean, that's 15.
Is 15 within 20 to 15?
Okay. So now that you are searching around in this area, give me an investigation check.
Wow, bud.
I will assist.
Oh, I'm int based now. Actually, never mind. This
You
is
silly
okay.
Billy. You can
I
even
shall
probably
cast
use your
guidance on
funny
myself.
little thingy.
Oh, yeah.
Guidance and
Give you
advantage.
bardic inspiration as well, so 1d8.
Guidance and advantage. And
Holy crap.
I'm going to. Hold on.
Bardic inspiration and
We're level 5.
But wait,
so these
there's
are
more.
D8. I have.
I love Hollow Knight music.
No.
So glad
This
that
one.
bullshit.
No.
Mind infiltrate.
That's not correct. This.
When you take the search action, you spend 1, roll it, and add the number. Okay. Yeah.
So this is
That
going to
is
be.
search.
I'm going to roll the guidance and the bardic and the dice before I roll the 1d20 because I can't do all of that. Slash
That's fair.
1d4 plus 1d8 plus 1d8.
And you can roll 2d20 KH1 to keep the higher one.
Oh, slash R 2d20
KH1 plus
one
everything else.
Huh. I'm glad I did all that. 23.
Wow. You and Esmond walk all the way to the original place that you found her. And you stand nearly in the same spot that you did when you first found her. And start to expand your mind in a way that you are just now learning how to do it with your own power. And so as you do, it expands beyond the street. And you try to reach further, just barely start to, when you hear in your mind a familiar nicker, a neigh, and then you hear, "Oh, hey there." And you hear the clip, clop, clip, clop, as a horse drawing a wagon with the driver looking incredibly confused as he says, "Maxine, that's not the way we're supposed to go. Where are you going?" As
No,
Maxine
she's
walks up to you.
She's just wanted to talk to me. We're old friends.
You're talking to a horse?
Just because Oz got the abilities to speak to a horse and you hasn't learned their abilities doesn't mean you needs to insult me about my fancy's abilities.
I ain't insulted you. I asked you some.
Of course I can talk to a horse. I wouldn't call her a friend if I couldn't.
Well, you
He's
call me a-
very, very talented. Trust me on that.
I see. Maxine is still looking at you, Henzim, as she says, "Well, hi. I've noticed that your friend's gone."
Uh, yeah, he kind of got ripped out of my throats.
"Oh, that's unpleasant. I don't envy you."
And then he's turned into a big balls of eyeballs.
"I heard something about that on the grapevine. Well done fighting it off."
Oz didn't do as much, if I'm being honest.
Humility is the first start to true happiness. So, little sir, what can I do for you?
Do yous got any ideas how to break the curse? Or the demon's contracts?
Hmm.
Do you
Breaking a
know...
curse or a demon's contract? Well, that's a new one to me. I didn't know demons made contracts now. This is quite unique.
Right. We
Devils make
comes into
contracts.
little bits of a pickles with some of his old friends, and like we kind of needs to get him out of a trouble spot, so we's trying to help.
Is this all going on in the brain? Say this out loud.
I don't know if she can respond to you, but I will include you in my conversation with her, so you
Okay.
can at least hear my words.
You have a minor telepathy within 10 feet, if I'm not wrong. So, not telepathy, mind hub thingy within 10
Yeah.
feet.
Yes.
So,
So yeah,
the
you
three
can
can
hear.
hear each other.
All
Okay.
three of you can hear.
Are you bringing the other guy into this too?
No.
Cart driver. Well, hurry up with your conversation. I got places to be.
I'm gonna pull out one gold coin and walk over to the driver and just give it to him. Say, right, we might be a couple of minutes. You can just kind of wait.
All right.
I mean,
One goal is
fair.
like a day worth of job or something. Okay.
Oh, you got a deal problem. Well, I've known a few folks who deal with that sort of thing, but I can't say that I've got much on my own expertise in that.
Well,
What news? Reach
Yeah.
out to them, and if they might be able to help, send a message to Hinzams. It's the Troll Skull Menace.
Yeah, I got that. The contact that I know, he only works when, well, it's an intriguing case. What could I entice him with?
Well, it's one's devils, or demons, we're not sure which, that has basically one person's made a deal with the demons or devils, and now the demon and devil person's, I don't know, now controls 5 other people's.
and could
Huh.
potentially take away their ability to make any kind of noise or music.
And any times they sings right now, they cast spells on people to lure them into pit and give them golds.
I see. That is intriguing. Well, I'll go ahead and pass along the word. If this individual reaches out to you, don't be creeped out.
Oz had a slugs in my head. Oz can't get
That's
freaked out.
right.
And at this
Well,
point,
you
I'm
should be
desperate
fine.
for anything. So,
All right. I'm sure that they can help. I'm proud of you. You know that?
Well, appreciates that.
I wasn't gonna say much, but it's not a good idea to have one of those parasites in your head. Nothing
What?
good comes of that.
What is one of those?
You know? Let's just say that they don't have any respect for kind like yours.
Oz got that when Zoblob blowed up.
Hmm. Yeah. Give me an insight check.
Ah.
I love inside checks on a horse.
Yes.
I need to turn that off. Insight. 16.
16. You get the impression that if a horse could have a faraway look, she would have it right.
Interesting.
Where the hell is that horse meme that I had before?
Interesting.
You be
Right.
careful now. I think you might have their attention because you escaped. Watch yourself, alright?
Thanks for the warning.
I wish I could do more than just warn. I'm already doing everything that I can.
Specifically when asking about what the parasite was. Sorry.
This
I've been
fucking
up
horse,
like
dude.
18 hours, so I'm a little sleepy.
You're fine.
Right. Well, Oz appreciates the helps. I think his driver's getting a little impatient.
Oh, Herbert will be fine.
Herbert.
For all outside perspective, you guys have just been like the three of you have been staring at each other without saying anything for the past 3 minutes.
Yeah. I don't
This is
care.
the strangest talking to a horse I've ever seen. The Maxine
And-
says back. Yeah, go ahead.
And in his head, he's gonna hear, right, Oz can talk with a horse.
He jumps and says, "What? You talking to my head?
No,
What's your name?"
Oz didn't do anything.
Get out of my head,
You
man.
just said in your voice.
Uh,
You can see, like, looks at you, takes a good look at you, and says, and starts mumbling to himself as he leads Maxine away from you guys.
Oh.
Get out of my head, man.
Let's try not to do that again.
it's gonna happen again.
Well, it's up to you. Well, I have to say that was surprising. I definitely didn't expect that.
And Hensum is gonna in it like a show of see, spread his arms and bow before you. Oz got more own ways of getting information, and the tiger's eyes is helping me.
Oh God, I didn't even think about that. How much do they? Oh no.
Faze knows a lot.
I know they do, and I might actually have to ask them for help. Oh no.
Well,
Hey, who are you talking to?
Oz gotta goes and does a job for us. So Oz can ask if you'd likes after I get that information back.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, no matter what, I'm working with him, whether it be through you or directly. So I might as well at least talk to him directly.
I mean, he's already knows. Lux,
Oh, you guys are talking about the PI?
Yeah.
Lux, you can be annoyed at it, or you can just accept it and knows that he knows, and then you can just like gets help. Because he doesn't cares. He just likes to knows.
My money on Fae or Demon.
I guess it's fine either way. It doesn't matter at this point. You're right. You're right.
Shall we? And I will start leading my compatriot to horse is walking away. Compatriot to my family's house, but that's actually where I have to sign off for the evening. I'm sorry.
Oh no! Here's what happens when you lead him there. As you guys arrive, from afar, you see the glint of sunlight upon armor. As around your parents' house is clearly police tape, the equivalent of police tape, and city watch members standing guard. And we will pick up next week from there.
Did I write anything about? No, I didn't write anything about his family. What is happening?
Guess I'll find out next week. Anyways, I'm going to bed. Here in like 3 weeks, I'll be able to stay up a lot later than this because, like, I gotta work in 2 hours from now. So.
Oh dear! All right, go to bed.
You have a good night.
No, I mean right now I'm gonna get like my full 7